Hello, fashion lovers. Hello, soulmates. In today's class, we'll be learning how to sew this beautiful kimono crop top with fringe. So, if that's what you want to learn, let's get into class. So, I have this about 1 yard of fabric with my fringe. Then, if you're on a plus size, you can make use of 1.5 yard. So that's me folding my fabric into four. Now I've already folded into four here. Then I'm trying to measure, that is the length that I want. You can measure the length as you preferred, and the other side is going to be the width, that is where my sleeve is going to be. So that's me marking my neckline. I'm marking a normal neckline, which is 3 by 3 for both front and back. That is the normal way of sewing a kimono, but in my own case now, that is my front neckline that I'm marking. I want a high back neckline, so I came down by 1.5 inch. That's what you see me do. And then at that point, I will come at the end of my sleeve. I'm going to measure about 1.5 to 2 inches and slant it back to my necklines over there. So after that, I'm going to be taking my round shoulder measurement. Round shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus your sewing allowance, then ease. From there, I go in by 6 to 7 inches depending on your preference. Then afterwards, always check. I'm checking for my bust measurement or your client measurement, and anyone you are sewing for. Try to check so that at the end of the day, it will not be too tight nor too free on them. So then add your ease and sewing allowance with it. Afterwards, you connect from the round shoulder to that point we've just marked. So from there, you need to check what you have there, the same measurement. You come down at the bottom of this crop top, just mark it like so. It's not a fitted top, it's just like a form of free top. So you connect like so. Then from that angle, you go out by 1 or half an inch. You don't want a sharp angle at that point, so you connect like so. You can see the way I'm doing. Then we are done cutting this crop top. So the next thing is for us to cut. Just follow the shape of the chalk, then cut out. Please use your own measurement when you are drafting it, or your client measurement. You don't want to use the same measurement that I'm making. This is for a smaller person. If you are making your own, try to make your own measurement. Then I'm trying to slant out the shoulder slant, then cut out the back neckline. Please, if the front and back are not of the same neckline, I will prefer you cut the smaller one, which always at the back. So that's what you see me do. I first of all cut out the back neckline, then separate front from the back, then try to adjust it so that I can cut out the front neckline like you see me do. So that's me cutting out the front neckline. Then the next thing is for us to cut the facing for this top. Actually, you can make use of your bias tape. So you can use your bias tape for this. So then I'm using a facing. A facing is a shorter version of your top, of this top. So I'm going to be doing this for both front and the back. So after that, we are going to be placing it right side facing right side. That is, we are going to be making sewing our facing to the front separately, then for the back separately. So that's what you see me do. Just watch and learn. So I've placed my facing like so. I'm going to pin it down. I'm going to sew it at that neckline as you see me do. So I'm going to pin it down, then sew it around the neckline. Then after we are going to be doing for the back also. So I've done it. I'm going to be putting hemming gum at that point for both front and the back. Then we are going to be joining it at the shoulder. We're going to be joining it at the shoulder. You can see. Then I'm going to be bringing out a strip of fabric that is about 5 inches wide. You can see 5 inches wide. Then fold it into two. I've ironed it, I folded into two. That's what you see me do. I place it on the wrong side of the sleeve area to form up our turn up. You are going to sew it down like the way you see me doing. I'm sewing it now. It's just so simple. Just follow the steps. Now the excess I'll be cutting it off later. Then I'm going to be notching it, then flip it on the right side, then top stitch on top. I've done it to the other side, so this is the second aspect of this sleeve. So top stitch it, and we are going to be cutting out the excess over there. So that is our turn up over there, arranging them. We are going to be sewing by the allowance we added wide draft in this kimono top. So we are going to sew it down. So the next thing is for us to, so that is the turn up I'm bringing out. Then the next thing is for us to attach our fringe to the bottom part of this kimono top. So that is me placing my fringe. I'm going to be place bringing it to my sewing machine. Then I'll show you how to sew it down. Just flip your fringe towards the left hand side, then sew on it. And you can actually do more than one layers of fringe if you have enough fringe. In my own case, I use like 2 layers of fringe. So in your own case too, you can use one, you can use two, you can use more than two if you have enough fabric. Just flip your fringe towards the left, right hand, and continue sewing till the end. Then at the end of the day, we are going to be top stitching again on the fabric. This time around, we're going to be top stitching on the fabric. So I will take it back to the sewing machine also to show you how to top stitch on it. At this point, if you have gained one or two things in this video, please like, share, comment. Let me know in the comment section if you have any difficulty in sewing it out, and you can also tag me if you have done your own on my Instagram, on my Facebook page. This will encourage me to do more. Thank you for watching. Now that is me over there trying to top stitch on it, and guys, we are done sewing. So we are done. That is the end of this video. Like, share, comment. Thank you.